We're staying in our metal plate underscore 002.dwg file. And we're going to create a simple table utilizing our hole types table style that we created in the previous video. So staying in the annotate tab on the ribbon, hole types is here. There's our hole types there. Can you see that we've selected that as our table style? You're then going to click on the table command here in the tables panel. Now, as soon as you do that, you'll see that you've got the insert table dialog box. Now, one of the craziest things about this dialog box is you can turn the preview on and off. I have never ever understood that one. Surely you always want to see your preview to make sure it's doing what it should before you place the table in the drawing. Now, the table style is hole types, obviously. We're going to start from an empty table and we're going to specify an insertion point. You can specify a window to fit your table into if you wish. Number of columns is going to be 3, and the column width, we're going to set that to 75. Data rows, we're going to set that to 2. We've only got 2 hole types, and the row height will be 1 line. And we're going to utilize the traditional cell styles layout of title, header, data. So the first row will be title, second row header, all other ones will be data. If we click on OK now, our little table comes in. You want to place it up here towards your side view. Get it nicely just underneath the side view there and left click. Now, as soon as you click, you'll notice you go into the multi-line text editor. All text in AutoCAD tables is multi-line text. So we're filling in our title cell. So that's going to be hole types, like that. And you can then press the tab key or use the arrow keys on the keyboard. I'm tabbing there. So hole type is going to be the header. So hole type, and then we're going to have radius, and then we'll have a diameter as well, like so. And then we tab to hole type 1, and then I'm going to do a space dash space, and this will be our bolt hole. And then when I tab across, the radius of that will be 30. And then we tab across, diameter will be 60, like so. Tab again. And then this is going to be 2 space dash space, slotted hole. And then we're going to tab again. This time the radius will be 25. Tab again, and the diameter will be 50. When you're done, you can just click away from the table and you can see that everything is in place. Now you will notice any numerical data automatically right hand justifies. I don't like that, so what I'm going to do is just click and drag across like that. And then when I release, you'll notice I go into the table cell editing tab on the ribbon. I can then change that justification. So can you see it's going to top right? I want that to go to middle center. Click away from the table or hit escape a couple of times. Either one works. And as you can see now, we've got our hole types. Bolt hole, slotted hole with our radii and our diameters. If you zoom out a little, you can see here, there's our radius 30, radius 25. Obviously, diameters are going to be twice that. And the good thing is we've got a hole type 1 and a hole type 2. If we jump to our sections and elevations layout tab now, you can see that our table displays nicely in there like so. And it's all nice and legible, easy to read. And it's a nice, simple table using a fairly simple table style. Double click on the wheel to zoom to the extents of the layout. Good CAD practice to do that. And jump back into the model tab. And again, double click on the wheel to zoom extents.